There's a list of things I wanted to focus on as to, other than all the other videos where I mentioned different ways people will try to disconnect you from the true source, the God, the truth, the ultimate creator. There are many ways, very commonly done. They are made to look very innocent and like the practices are not ritualistic and witchcraft and all that, but they are witchcraft and black magic. I'm gonna give you and explain you as to what the one true creator God expects from us and why all the other things other than that is black magic, witchcraft, sacrifices to deities, demons, gods and goddesses and whatnot. Because they used all these to sway me away from God. And God made me aware of this. And since these are very, very common things in the culture, prevalent, and a lot of people think it's just an innocent thing, so I can do it kind of thing, I have to make you aware of what these are. Okay, so first thing, in countries like India and some other countries, there are idols, gods, goddesses. Okay, there are sculptures, there are places to worship and priests, there are rituals, there are ceremonies, there are a lot of offerings and pujas, a lot of things done. And they're all made to seem like normal, acceptable, innocent. It's just God. It's not. It's not. All these are deities, demons. There is no gods and goddesses. They call themselves that because, I don't know, they have an ego problem. There is no other way to. But there is only one God who doesn't feel the need to call himself God. Okay, he's the ultimate creator. Okay, so they call themselves with all these names. They call themselves spirit guides. Okay, they call themselves deities. There is, and then the energies that show up in your dreams and visions. Okay, all these. None of them is God. Okay, none of them is God. So these deities, demons, anything that is not of true God expects you to do something for them. Offering, sacrifice, ritual, give something, do something. You have to have pass a rite of passage. You have to dress a certain way. You have to go to a certain place and do a certain thing or do with certain person. You understand? There is always a certain structure, rules, conditions, day, time, place, hour, night, day, moon, sun. Okay. Particular conjunction, particular eclipse, this, that, new moon, full moon. Okay, there is always something to it. It's very easy to notice if you are willing to go by the path of truth, because it's everywhere. You can't miss it. The same with all religions, all Christianity, all religions, Jewish, it doesn't matter. All religion is used to control people on a spiritual level, to trap these souls, because when they go to spiritual realm, these dark people, dark spirits, when they go to the spiritual realm, they will show these records. Just like there is a judicial court in the physical, there is a spiritual court. So they will go there and say, look at this person, they keep doing these rituals to expect some kind of material gain or profit or some kind of a benefit for themselves. they did this puja. They keep doing worshipping certain gods and deities and idols. They keep praying. They keep practicing yoga, certain practices. They keep doing mantras, chanting. So they did offerings to certain deities or certain creatures that are not that are something else, and they are not clean. Why don't you give us permission to kill them, sacrifice them, and take all their life and money and gifts and everything that comes with their soul? I want their soul. They literally claim your soul like that, trap it like that. That's why they tempt you and say, oh, do this. And then there are other practices. Yoga is not good. Meditation is not good. Not like the way they teach you. Meditating literally means you take your time, go within, separate yourself from distractions or interfering forces, overwhelming attention from outside, and focus on inside as to who you are, to understand things that are not available to understand on the outside of you, as in this world, in this physical world. That is all it is. There is no rule. There is nobody that says you have to do it a certain way. You have to focus on breathing. You have to focus on chakra. You have to open the chakra, do this. This is all manipulation. Everything you have to pay attention. Everything is a trickery to trap your soul. It's not like they could, but they use every avenue to trap your soul. Okay. So offerings, no. Astrology, no. It means you are giving access to somebody to read your whole life through. No, it's not their job. They don't have the authority or right. Only you, free will. Free will, your soul is yours. Understand? Only you and God have the authority to look into your life. Nobody who claims to be an expert, an intelligent, or someone who says, oh, you pay me some money and then you give me your life chart and I will read something and I will tell you predictions. It's all demonic. Because they will use it to control your life, destroy your life. Take things from your chart, manipulate it. So they put bad karma on you, and then they take the good karma you earned or blessings of yours, gifts, prosperity, relationships, children, any kind of blessing, health, long life, they take it, they steal it. And they can only do it if you willingly go and expose your energy to them by giving permission. Okay, read it. Oh, I want to know what happens. That kind of things. Don't do it. Reiki healing. They don't have to interfere with energy. Somebody outside don't have to do it for you. You have capability to heal yourself. But you have to be in the right mindset. You have to have some kind of clearing you have done spiritually on soul level. And then you connect with the right source in the heart. You keep your heart open. You keep your mind pure, clean. Okay, you work on improving your soul and spirit strength. Okay, that's how you improvise those abilities of healing. It's not magical. It's possible. That's why they want you to rely on external things a lot, be it even for health. A lot. So they can take your life force. It's only about what they can get out of you. The whole system is built in such a way. So astrology, no. Reikis, Geekis, meditations and chakra systems and manipulation of that kind. Do this exercise. Please take my guidance coach, spiritual coach, life coach, this coach, that coach, personal coach. No. Therapy. Most of the therapy, no. The whole idea of therapy is so that you can go and open up about all the personal things and emotional private stuff that you would have never opened to anybody else, for you to open up so they can use it against you. Just like other physical medical field also. Yeah. So So don't take all this spiritual help coming from outside. All spiritual job, you like it or not, is personal. It's private. It's just between you and God. Just between you and God. And the tarot readings, when you go ask for somebody to read something for you or whatever, just like astrology, because you want to know something, you are giving your energy to them. They will tap into it. They won't close the portal. They abuse it. And then they keep sucking your life force from there. And they keep using it for manifestations and other things. They steal from you. The same way I explained with astrology. Don't open your energy up to these kind of practices. There is no need. The thing is, if you hone in on your inner abilities, you work on personal self, okay, and go within every time you want answers, not outside. Yes, it's all inside. I did it. Every time that something comes and tempts you to go outside and look for answers or look for suggestions, look for guidance, look for, oh, you do this practice, you do this ritual, you do this puja, you'll get blessings in your life. Go within. If you have any problem, challenge, questions, go within, go into your private space in the quiet and peace and ponder over it, because that is where God is. Can you believe it? That is where God is. Why do you think the society distracts you from it? Anything but that. Because this God asks you to follow morality, basic decency, dignity. Do not overindulge in tempting things outside of you enough to distract your mind and body and cause you illnesses and sicknesses. Enjoy life, I don't say, but have control over yourself, your choices, your habits, your life, your mind. And have awareness of yourself as to who is coming, going, what they are doing with you, with your life. What purpose are they serving? What is right, what is wrong? For what reasons I'm doing why? I'm doing what? Okay, that is where God is. And this God doesn't need offerings. Doesn't need you to do rituals and do meditation on a specific day in a specific way in a specific fashions, or you do some yoga postures for him and do some exercise and do this and do that, or pray to him in a way that religion teaches you, or go to a certain place or certain location or certain group of people to communicate with him. And there is no need for any of that. All of that is taking life force and privacy and the sacredness between you and God away. So they can come in between and manipulate your life. Hijack it. So you won't even ever connect to God and realize who you really are, what your purpose is. Hone to your intuition, because that is where your answers are. You're going outside, you're giving your power away to somebody else, and they will manipulate it, steal it. They will steal it. They are here to do it. Everything is inside of you. That's not even, it's like a punch. It's like a punchline at this point of time. I've said it so many times and so many others have said it. Everything you require a deed is inside of you. Literally. That is why it's your job. Your own personal job. Your responsibility. Your accountability. You taking ownership of your life and focusing on what needs to be focused on. Your answers are within. It's not an exaggeration. The answers are within. Because when you do that with right heart, the answers will come. You will know from within, and then you will be guided, and accordingly you will make choices, decisions, take actions, and you take your journey across. But don't expect God to give you all information or whatever. It's not like that, because every single choice of yours will result in every single different pathway. It's an infinite world. That is why he don't give you full path, because your free will matters that much. There's a lot of people distracting you by saying free will is an illusion, so that you'll drop your guard and give your power away. Free will is not an illusion, honey. It is the only real power you've got, and it has everything to do with you, your life, your soul, here and after life, with God. So every choice you make out of your free will, with whatever intention, whatever goal, whatever motivation, whatever intention, you make a choice, and then you go through with it. And you will be watched as you go through the whole journey. Nobody will give you guidance every single. That is toxic dependency. God doesn't want you to depend too much on a lot of things. Not even on Him and His information all the time, because you are here. You were given free will. So you have a soul. You live your life. That's how much power you have. Use it. Use it, and use it judiciously. Going for answers, feeling lost, or not taking action when it needs, going to wrong places for advices. You don't need any of that. You have all that power. You have to take the initiative to that process and make it a part of your life. And that will teach you everything you need to know. That is where true learning is. Because everything that is of value is only learned from within. Anything that's coming from outside learning and teaching is only aimed to control or manipulate you, or infiltrate you with false ideas and beliefs. Because it has its agendas. Now, what is your goal? What are you here for? So whatever is worth of value, it all comes from within. And whatever you learn and teach yourself and grow, it also comes from within. If so much is happening inside of you, what are you doing looking outside all the time? Who is going to come? Who is going to give me answers? Who is going to give me guidance? Who is going to coach me? Who is going to tell me? Who is going to say? Who's going to? A little guidance is what God will give. Because the rest of the journey, He's going to watch you. How you're going to use that guidance. What are you going to do about it? Which means the rest, just the guidance, like a little nudge and push. I'm going to be doing the same too. It's not about toxically being dependent on somebody or expecting them to help you out every single time. The nudge, the guidance, the push, coming from a pure, unadulterated place is enough to give you the chance to make the right move. And from there are so many things that will happen. You have the rest of your life for it. So every single choice matters, and all of it depends on you, because it is your soul, which means your life, which is your responsibility. You will be accounted for, whether you like it or not. Why do you think these people go to spiritual court with all those complaints and litigious things? A small offering to a god is not worth enough killing you, but they are litigious. They want anything, everything that they can find some kind of a dirt on you to go in front of God and say, hey, this person is not into you. They are not into the divine source. They like me. They like the ugly practices. You see that? That's how they use it. Literally. So why would you even want to mess with that kind of litigious energies around you? All they want to is tear you apart, both in the physical and spiritual. Oh, this person breathed the wrong way. This person looked the other way. This person looked that particular person a particular way that day. You see that? What God sees is inside of you. What was your mind? Where is your mind at? What were you thinking? What's your intention? What's your motivation? How was your heart? Is it pure? Is it clean? How is the conscience? Is it clear or is it guilty? And why did you do what you do? How you do it and what did you do after that? All that. So you will be judged for it. You, because you took that decision, participated in it, make that choice and moved forward with it and took the journey. That is why I said the other day, it doesn't matter if you say, oh, somebody lied to me, manipulated me, they distracted me, they tempted me, they this, they that. It's your soul. Just like it happens in the physical world. Oh, somebody told me to kill somebody, so I went and killed. My hands are clean. No, honey, your hands are not clean. So is your heart and so is your soul. It's yours. It's your responsibility. It's your accountability. So your free will, madam, sir, counts a lot in the spiritual world. A lot. It could change lives. It could change your fate of how your life is going to be, how your punishments are going to be. Every choice you make matters that much. Just like the people who laugh and smile in your face and act friendly and go do sneaky shit behind your back, it's the same with the spirits. They'll tempt you and lure you and do whatever it is here, and you will think they are your friends. Right underneath your ass, they are trying to steal your soul. Not because you are evil. I mean, there are so many evil people that deserve to directly go to hell without any judication at all. You're not even that. You did something small here and there. You were a little on the wrong side once in a while here and there. But you're not totally lost or totally corrupt. Not compromised. But that's why they want to steal the soul. Find a way to do it. So here they do this shit. There they go and litigate your soul. And trap it with lots of unnecessary karmas and punishments and burdens and all other shit here in the physical. Why did you think I said you have no idea the kind of shit you're bringing down by participating in certain practices? Because one practice is bad enough to punish you enough in a certain ways in the spiritual realm. Because it's not okay. It's not okay. It was never okay. It's a violation. A huge one at that. You don't interfere with other people's lives or energies or mess with things like that. You don't mess with the spiritual laws. You don't mess with the cosmic. You mess it, you see what's going to happen. They will make it look very silly, very simple, very casual on the physical world. There's nothing casual about your free will. There's nothing casual about soul and spirit, the judgment and what God is and what God is not. It's a serious business, honey. It's a serious business. So you have to guard your life, your choices, your soul, because it's your business. That's why you go within. That's where your God is. He doesn't ask you for offering. He doesn't tell you, go under the moon and do rituals. Go do sex with certain people on certain things. Go do same sex. Nah, it's perversion. Why do you think they encourage it? Non-stop, everywhere. Anything that is not sacred, that is not permitted according to God's law, it's a perversion. It's bound to be punished. Everything, every small thing, including how are you thinking, what is your mind state at that point of time, and what is your heart, what is your conscience, is it clear or how is it? So don't take it so casually, because it is not a casual business. And don't fall for the traps that are everywhere. This God is in the truth. This God asks you to live in morality, dignity, integrity, justice, being fair to yourself and others, kind. Kind means not doormat, with limits, with boundaries, because you come first. Compassion, love, purest love, not the perverted love that this culture speaks. He will teach you. He will teach you. You have to go within and put on that whatever is necessary. Put in that effort. You will know everything from within you. There is nothing outside of you that will teach you anything of real value. This is for sure. This is for sure. So don't go out there participating in all these practices thinking, oh, it's just a gesture, it's just a posture, it's just good for exercise, it's good for peace of mind. They said I could open my third eye, they could open this, they could open that. That's a gift that God will present you with, and your soul is capable of activating after a certain point of elevation, soul elevation. Because imagine giving gifts like that to someone perverted. This is what will happen. Look around you. So there is a reason why you have to go within and do your soul work. Learn how to use energies and be careful of spirits. And because this God only expects you to live in truth and truth only. Honesty at all levels. Not just telling good things with words. What is in your mind? Is it malicious? What is in your heart? You wanted that person to be destroyed. But what did you speak? You see what I'm saying? On all levels means that like literally on all levels. So he will help you evolve to that level. Not a problem, but you have to do the work. If you do the work, whenever you need guidance, you ask for it, you sit with it, you do the necessary things. It will come. That insight will come inside. No voice will come. Don't trust voices. Voices, words, doesn't know. You will know. You will know that it is from God. He will train you like that, but you have to be. It will be a hard, long journey. But is your journey any easier right now? But this one will be worth it. I don't know about the other journeys. Okay. He will help you. He will help you grow there. Okay. It's not a problem. But don't expect too much of information, because you have to walk by faith. You will only know little, and a lot of things you won't know. But still, you will know what to do and what not to do. That's how you will be trained. But it will be challenging. No doubt. But it will be worth it. And there is no shortcuts to this. And there is no going out for this. It's only within. And not all dreams are coming from God. Okay. The kind of dreams or kind of suggestions you're getting from there, you have to be aware whether it's projected onto you through these forces, negative forces, or is it from God. Okay, he will teach all of this. I mean, he will make you go through certain things that will make you learn certain things. It will be a slow and steady process. It will be worthy. That's the only thing I can say, because I can't put any other word to it. All these shortcuts don't work, not in the long term, not in a way that's important on the spiritual and soul level. So don't compromise or take shortcuts or be lazy. Be willing. Be willing, because it's important. And then don't trust every dream that has a familiar face to it. All these spirits, They mask themselves. They literally look through your heart, mind, and soul, and everywhere there is intrusion. I told you already. Okay, using technology and also using spirits. So they know what turns you warm and gooey, what turns you on sexually, what could be used to tempt you, what are your tastes and all that, or who you have close connection with, or whoever passed on person you have affections to. So they could easily mask and look like that person in the dream, in that state. And they may say certain things and ask for certain things and talk you into doing certain things, or sign you on certain things, make you eat or drink certain things. Don't engage. It's not just a dream. It's an intrusion. It's a violation to hijack your soul, to trap you somewhere you shouldn't be. Nothing is innocent about that. So don't fall for the dream or the message in the dream just because it has a familiar looking face in it, familiar kind of environment or warmth or memory to it and all that. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a very, very, very challenging journey, but it will be your own. That's why it's a very personal journey, because you have to figure out what's truth and what's a lie from your own experiences, from your own journey with both the bad spirits and good spirits, and in between the God, the journey with the God and connecting with the divine. That's why it's a very, very private and personal journey. It has nothing to do with anybody outside of you. Anybody who says otherwise is trying to distract you from God, the truth, the divine creator, and trap your soul. So look out for these kind of practices that are external to you and are spiritual in nature, where it asks you to give up on some of your power or privacy or something very personal of your energy and something to them, so that they can do something favorable for you. There is no favors like that, even if you pay money. So don't. It's all within. It's all within. That's all for now.